All right, so I'm going on a lunch break, having a ride around a local neighborhood. Now, I wanted to share with you 3 reasons that I've found over the last 10 years of running webinars and speaking on stages. 3 reasons for why your presentation only gets claps and doesn't get clients. Like, have you ever had a situation where you've delivered a webinar or you've done a speech, and at the end, people come up to you and they're like, dude, that was such an amazing speech. Like, I loved it. Thank you so much. And no one buys anything. Like, I don't know if you've ever had that situation. Like, you get these really encouraging emails, like people write back and they're like, that was so good. Thank you so much for the email. And by the way, I'm going to try and ride and not crash. They're like, thank you so much for the presentation. It was really valuable. But they're like not interested in the offer. Now, these are 3 reasons why you're getting claps and you're not getting clients. The first reason why is what I call content saturation. Now, content saturation is really where you've put in the presentation too much content. And so the best metaphor I can think of is, have you ever gone to an all-you-can-eat buffet? Maybe like a Sizzler or something like that. You finish the meal and you've eaten way too much, right? And imagine someone comes up to you straight after you've finished your Sizzler meal and says, hey, let's go to another restaurant and do another all-you-can-eat buffet. And you're like, there is no way on earth I am going to another restaurant after this Sizzler meal, because it's too much, right? And so that's kind of what we're doing with our presentations. We give too much, our clients reach content saturation, and then we ask them to go to another meal. Now, when you're running your webinars or you're speaking to sell, you need to deliver your presentation in a way that it kind of feels like a decadent meal. And so, like one of those restaurants, like those fancy restaurants where you go and you eat and it costs like $200, and you finish the meal and you look to your partner, your wife, your husband, and you go, hey, do you want to stop by In-N-Out Burger to grab something on the way home? Like, that's how your presentations should result when you're delivering them correctly if you want to sell on them. And so, like I said, the topic is around how do you deliver a presentation so that you get not just claps, but you get clients. So the first distinction is content saturation. Type content below, even if you're listening to the recording. I'd love for you to type content below if you can relate to that. Like, you feel like, sorry, there's a bit of a plane coming over. You feel like you've delivered webinars or speeches before where you've saturated the audience with content and it's resulted in them not buying. So type content below if you can relate to that. The second reason why people don't buy is because we create resistible offers. The goal obviously is to create an irresistible offer. Now, what is an irresistible offer? An irresistible offer, hey Jen, an irresistible offer is an offer that your audience, when they see it, they're like, this is irresistible. In other words, it meets their psychological needs, it hits their hot buttons. It has a very tangible promise about it, like a very practical, tangible promise. So the more tangible the promise, usually the more effective the promise of the program is. And so you need to have a really tangible outcome for people to buy into the program. And so the second reason why people give you claps and not clients is because of resistible offers. So it's not irresistible. Right? So that's the second reason. The third reason, and this is a huge one, is because of a lack of micro decisions. So in your presentation, it should be designed to create at least between 2 to 20 micro decisions. I said 2 to 20, no, sorry, it's a lot more than that. I'm aiming between 7 minimum to 20 micro decisions when I'm doing my presentation. So what I mean by a micro decision is where the audience members, they resonate with your content and they are deciding whether that be through them saying, yes, this is what I want to do, or whether that be them literally typing in, I want to make a decision on this. And you essentially ask people to make a decision around different points of your content. Does that make sense? And so these three ideas around saturating, like content saturation, that whole thing of like micro decisions and resistible offers is really crucial to master if you want to deliver presentations that actually sell. And so I want to encourage you, if you haven't kind of mastered this area, I've created a new guide. It's called the Sell with Story Guide, and it basically digs deep into this philosophy of speaking in a way that sells without being salesy. Like, how do you sell in a way that's authentic and that actually feels good? And so if you're interested in that, you can grab it at Sell with Story Guide, sellwithstoryguide.com. And that just takes you through how to actually use stories to sell. And it will actually help you to step through how to create presentations that actually sell. So, hey, I hope this has been helpful. If you're watching the replay, I'd love to hear if you could type in just the first thing that comes to mind. Like, first thing that comes to mind, what's been most helpful from understanding these three reasons? And I'm even curious about which reason is a big one for you. I'm going to keep writing around here, but around my neighborhood as I kind of just have a lunch break. But I'm curious. Hey, look at this. These guys look like they've been hit with some what's it called? Toilet paper. They've been toilet papered. Look at this. Look at that. See that? They've been toilet papered. It's a nice house, actually. Look at that. But they've been toilet papered. So actually, I've ridden past this place a lot, and it gets toilet papered a lot. Anyway, it's really important. So so make sure to grab the Sell with Story Guide. I'll put the link below if you're curious about it. And hey, hope this has been helpful, and we'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.